Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, Shiny, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. Hey guys, Andrew, and today we have Enhypen So Fun Episode 1. I have no idea what this is. My assumption is that maybe it's like a vacation show. Like maybe they're going somewhere. I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out and enjoy it. I mean, it feels like it's definitely not like variety because they would put it on Enhypen at 9 o'clock. But yeah, let's just check it out. Yeah, we're doing some type of vacation, I guess. Oh, cuties. No, I'm just thinking of winter so. Plump.
무조건 힐링.
서울에서 언제 이런 구경해보겠어. 생전 안 읽던 책을 다 읽게 되네.
생각보다 여유로운 여행이네.
렛츠 가이! 대박!
낚시라고.
내 3일 동안 내 집이다. 잡을 때까지 해야 돼.
야, 던지는 건 이제 선수다. 내가 낚시를 위해서 이렇게까지.
Always fishing. Oh, I want to see market, yes.
살면서 처음.
Yes.
지식만 하다 배부르.
I'm excited for the market thing. I just like seeing markets. They're so cute, so cool, so different in every country.
도전. 패러글라이딩. 아이고 너무 무서운데요? 안돼 떨려.
Where are we in Seoul? I mean, in Seoul, in Korea. This looks like maybe where Treasure went. Smart, because they let them have this trip before their tour.
카메라 EC도 없어요.
I mean, they just debuted. Like, they're like, oh, have you guys ever traveled together? Most of them can't drive. They just debuted. When would they have time? And then there was COVID. Whatever, I know it's just the premise, the first question to ask. But, like, literally, they're like 12. I'm just kidding. I know I always harp on, like, their ages. Like, oh my god, they're children. But, like, they are. Like, when would they travel together? I just don't... The mostly day was in Enhypen and High, but it wasn't really traveling. This isn't in the soup. Love that they clarified.
In the city? In the desert? 저 목적지 어디가요? Paris? 뭐 London? Milano?
I've never been to Danyang. Well, I've never been anywhere, but I haven't even... Okay, thank you for telling me. Yeah, I don't... I like that I randomly just don't... Like, I just see new cities. Because often we go to the same places for idols when they travel, so this is, I think, the first time I've seen Danyang.
뭐 산속이에요?
그러면 재료는 뭐 잡아먹어야 돼요?
잡아먹어요.
무슨 뭐 창들고 사냥
낚시하시죠.
목이 힘이 있어요?
낚시하시겠네. 간만에 지지.
평수질이
Against fishing.
야 사냥팀 뭐 채집팀 나가 저기로 어떻게
아마존에서 사용한 베어글리스.
3일 동안 낚시만 거의 아쿠아맨이야? 좀 클래식한 분위기로 하고 좀 파티 같은 거 하면 멋있을 것 같잖아. 나만 그래?
누가 고기 먹고 여행가서
멋있게 수트 어때? 아 확실해. 파티니까. 요거는 셔츠만 입고
너네 옷이야?
요거는 자켓까지 입고 좀 조끼 같은 거 입고 살짝 좀 멋있게 살짝 뭐 수고했다 살짝 이런 느낌으로 가면은
아니면 진짜 그냥 파자마 파티 하든지.
그 너무 식상하다.
Black and white. 수트 아닐까?
This is interesting as they're making it its own show, and I feel like they can do seasons of this too. Like this, they can make a season 2 of it.
얘기를 들었을 때 어땠는지.
평소에 여행을 잘 못 가니까 그래서 더 좋았던 것 같아요. 저도 같은 생각.
이하 동문.
근데 은근 이렇게 다 같이 여행 가는 컨텐츠 찍는 게
처음이잖아.
처음.
여행 가는 건 처음이야. 저희끼리 가서 막 해먹는 건
You guys can cook.
요리를 이렇게
더 달라질 것 같은데.
저요?
저는
요리 요자도 몰라요. 저희 팀의
They've cooked. Come on, we have Jake.
제이크는 뭔가 도움이 될 것 같으면서도
뭐야? 너가 해.
그러고 좀
Said
집에
it was
가만히
free.
있어줬으면 좋겠는 사람은 예를 들어서 미키라든지 선우 같은 애들은 형 제가 할게요 하면서 막 와가지고 항상 그러니까
꼭 그렇고 그래.
되게 밸런스가 안 맞아요. 이렇게 셋이 합치면 진짜 요리 살 수 있는 거 아니야 그럼? 나눠가지고
아니 저는 할 수 있어. 아직 그 정도는.
아니 이렇게
저 해보고.
다 레시피 쓰는 다.
저도 레시피.
이게 7명은
Anyone
다
can
같이 하면 너무
technically cook if they have a recipe.
오케이 좋다.
What can you cook well though?
7인분이요?
할 수 있죠.
저 설거지 진짜 싫어하는데.
저 멤버들이 설거지하는 그 정도 먹을 자신 없어요.
먹는 게좀 비싸.
I felt that too. I don't like doing dishes, but I also don't trust other people with dishes unless it's like my mom or something.
먹는 사람의 의리야, 약간 의무.
맞아.
먹었는데 이 설거지 안 한다고 약간
어디 막내들이 지금 형들이 지금
우리가 지금 땀 뻘뻘 흘려가면서 고기 굽고 있는데
거기에 지금
숟가락 하나 못 씻어?
나 때는 얼마나 싸울까.
제가 봤을 때 밥 먹는 데만
미래 많이
시간?
보실 저를 생각하니까 굉장히 스트레스 받더라고요.
Yeah, I love seeing the packing segment. That's vague. What's needed to me is going to be different than what's needed to Hisung.
챙기는 스타일은 아니어서. 이거는 그냥 들고 가야 돼. 제가 이제 쿠팡에서 산 건데 이거 없으면 못 자요 진짜로. 이게 제
That's
폰에 있어야
me,
진짜
but like
쓸
with
것까지
a stuffed animal.
딱 깔끔하게.
I try to pack a small one. I usually sleep with a bigger one, but you know, traveling, gotta make it a little more easy. What's with this camera?
모자는 무조건이지. 종류별로 다 가져가거든요.
Did they ever move dorms yet? Because they're sharing one room, aren't they? But it looks like
성훈이
it
형
looks like the same place though.
머리띠,
They're still sharing one room.
에센스, 머리.
Well, no, unless did they change their dressing room into a bedroom? Let me know.
좋아져.
Yes, you do, sweetie. Your poor hair. My hair is getting a little better. I'm taking vitamins. And like iron supplements as I don't need a lot, so I lack iron.
끝입니다. 네. 자, 보시다시피 자목과 영양제, 유산균
Idols have convinced me to finally take vitamins and stuff. It actually has helped my skin. I think, unless it's a placebo, I don't know.
와, 수트 진짜 챙겨가?
But whatever.
그럼 왜 챙겨? 내가 멜줄도 모르잖아. 알아.
See, I think this is the room for. Well, I guess they made it a gaming room. Is this the room that they had for their makeup and stuff?
왜 줄게? 이날을 위해서만 사왔던 쫑텐더. 쫑텐더 보여줄게. 와, 이걸 오늘 드디어 보여줄게. 작년 드디어 어린이 분들이 접하실 수 있어.
Of course, you brought a speaker. They're the worst cameramen I've ever seen. Oh, cutie.
저는 책을 읽기 때문에
Me
이렇게 책을 또
too. But I never. I'm always tired, so the only time I'm able to is like
저도 책 챙겼어요.
at the beach.
평소에도 갖고 다녀요. 아니면 이거 책 이게 가방이 큰데 너무 약간 가벼워가지고 넣을 게 없어. 내일 와요.
I love that. It's funny.
기대된다.
Oh, they look so handsome.
기차를 얼마 만에 타는 거야?
I have to take a train too to see 17, so I'll read on the train. That's also a good time to read.
와, 이 공간 진짜 너무 오랜만이다. 와, 진짜 오랜만이다 이런데.
형. 제이 형. 여기 아니야?
Wait, what's their tour? If I go to DC, I could probably see them. They're literally going to like 3 places. Like, what the fuck? They're going to Texas. 3 shows in Texas. What the fuck? Do I need to go to Texas? Why does Texas always have 80 million shows? 1 in California, and then 1 in New York. Oh well.
그건 할 수 있어?
Like, if they went to DC, I'd go.
여기다. 승차권.
I feel like,
기다리는 사람도 있으니까.
even compared to TXT's, I feel like this is the worst lineup of concerts I've ever seen. 1, there's only 3 locations, and only 1 of them have like 3 different dates. Like, they didn't even give like New York and California 2 dates, which usually that's what happens. I know it's their first tour, but like,
저희 특실로 갈까요? 아니야.
TXT's pre-tour tour in 2019 had like 5 places.
맞아. 알아서 잘 사.
That's okay, because like they don't have that, like they have a lot of songs, but like
아니 이게 원래 돼 있다니까 예약이 돼 있는 거야.
they don't have a variety of songs yet. To be fair, they have a decent amount, but
안 해왔죠.
you know, I'm okay to wait till the next tour.
KTX 이렇게 안 해.
난 너무 자신 있게 해가지고 다 할 줄 아는 줄 알았지.
신용카드.
You know, he's all talk, man.
동생이 여행.
Yeah, you would expect like Jay probably travels
나왔다.
the most,
이번
I would
여행의
think.
답은 제이 형인가요? 카드를 제이 형이 갖고 있으니까.
나도 갖고 있어.
You know, giving this man the power.
아 뭐야? 지금 몇 시예요? 폰 있는 사람.
11시 22분. 20분 남았어. 20분.
얼마 안 남았네.
20분?
그러면 기차에서 먹을 거 뭐 삽시다.
그냥 사고 싶은 거 사서.
20 minutes. I'm nervous.
뭐 있는 걸로? Let's go.
안녕하세요.
글레이즈.
저 글레이즈드 더즈 2개.
Yes, get the glazed. This man knows what he's talking about.
더즈를 2개를 시켜버려.
감사합니다.
That is a lot. That's like 3
4개를
each.
샀어요. 근데 여기서는
피디님들도 같이 드시면 되죠.
근데 여기서 중요한 점이 있어. 괜찮아, 내 돈 아니야. 아니 그렇긴 하다. 야 배고파. 나 아침도 안 먹어.
Ah, staff, I
그
see.
음료를 그냥 많이 사놓읍시다.
물. 단백질 중요하지.
삼각김밥은 국룰이에요. 단양 불고기.
They eat eggs on a train,
단양 가니까
Sprite.
단양 거 국룰이지. 이거 그러면 7개 살까요?
나는 무조건 참치만. 과자 같은 거 뭐 대충 싸.
그 와중에 옥수수 고르는 거 봐.
야 너네
다 옥수수야.
너네 꽃갈콘.
이거 국룰 맥스봉.
I'm so glad we saw this part because I like seeing them go to the place. I like seeing them on the train or the airplane. I like seeing the packing. I like seeing the lead up to the trip.
왜 이렇게 많이 샀어? 진짜 왜 이렇게 많이 샀어?
많이 사긴 했어.
많이 왜 이렇게 많이
진짜 많이 샀어.
야 숙소 가서 그냥 다 챙겨놓으면 되지.
그렇긴 해.
자 우리
갈까요 이제? 갑시다. 이제 열차 타러 갑시다.
Let's go.
Let's go.
들어갑니다. 기차 타러.
엔하이픈이 단양으로 간다.
우리끼리 이렇게 기차 타는 거 처음이네.
이런데 눈앞에서 놓치면 레전드.
그러니까. 진짜 누리호라는 열차에 나
I'm
처음
waiting for the day
몇분 정도
someone does miss the train or the plane.
시간?
Like, I want to see an idol miss it. I'm
아이 사차.
wanting drama. I'm like, someone miss your train so I can be entertained. I've seen like them miss their stop, but that's not the same.
던져줬어요.
Oh wait, okay. So I'm going on the Amtrak. That's my go-to because it's cheap, and I kind of like traveling. I don't like the anxiety of worrying if I miss my train. I don't like the anxiety of having to find the. I'm getting anxious. Like, I'm anxious for my trip again, but I don't like the getting to the train and the worrying on like if I miss it or if I get on the wrong train. I don't know. I don't. Does anyone else feel that way? My heart's racing. I don't like that part. I do like being on the train. I think it's because it allows me to do things I keep telling myself to do, aka read a book, aka fix my playlist, aka add songs to my playlist that I always put off, aka watch an episode of Gossip Girl for once that I keep putting off. But like, it allows me to do that, and I don't know, it's like you're kind of stuck on the train, like you have no excuses. You have those options and that's about it. It allows me to do that. I'd like to go on a little more like luxurious train. I don't know if those exist, but I mean, there's like luxurious, like first class. Like I'd expect them to go down like first class. I don't know if first class is good on a train. Never been on it, but I expected that. But it looks like it's just the Amtrak. Like it reminds me of the Amtrak, but strangely, these seats are facing each other. That's weird. That's odd. I've never seen that. I've only seen it on like the ends. Like they'll have like the ones that face each other, like for families. Maybe that's what those are. Yeah, because it looks like these ones aren't facing. But then that's so awkward because like if you're sitting here, you're gonna like make eye contact with people sitting here, and that's just awkward. Is it me? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just anxious.
소딩 같다.
일부러 이런 느낌을 내야 돼. 이런 열차 안에서.
제이 형 어제부터 진짜 신났던 거 알아요?
I'm not surprised. I like Mickey's curly hair. It reminds me of his debut hair when he had blonde wavy hair. It looks cute on him.
뭐야 이거 뒤로 가? 아유 막상 기차 타니까 재밌네.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
저는 사실 이렇게 여행하는 거 너무 좋아요. 줘봐. 아 줘봐. 와 저 순간 니키.
Look at his face.
원래 여행 올 때는 그러는 거야.
아 그래 줄게. 아니? 그래. 아 쟤 나 입에다 하나만 넣어줘.
더러우기가 싫어. 나 이.
물티슈 있어요 물티슈. 형 가면은 이런 거 절대
That was a good
내가
excuse,
직접 만들어
Drake.
먹어야지.
배달도 뭐 시킬걸요?
He's me. He's just vibing looking out the window. We love this. It's giving Bon Voyage vibes, which that's exactly what I meant about like, oh, it feels like you can have multiple seasons of this. It's shorter than Bon Voyage, but it feels like Bon Voyage.
이게 샀어요. 단백질 중요한.
Bon Voyage is like BTS's travel show they did, which I guess does not exist anymore. I'm very sad about it because it was my favorite show.
한도가 있었어요? 한도 당연히 있지. 뭐 진작에 말씀해 주시고 블랙카드야? 그거 네가 알바해서 보러 와라. 좋은데.
너무 많이 샀어 진짜 이거는.
100만 원이면 야
아니 3일 동안 100만 원이면 막
아니야 그래도 3일 동안 100만 원 괜찮지.
100만 원 쓴사기야 그냥.
속에 뭐
I don't know. I would say yes, but for 7 people.
뭐 동물의 숲이야.
일단 종성이한테 빨리 카드 뺏어.
이 형한테 주면 안
아니 근데
돼.
진짜 아까는 티켓을 새로 살 뻔했다고 할까요?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, why are we giving Jay the car?
너무 많이 샀어.
Card.
왜내 박스 나왔어?
잘했어.
$30 for that many donuts? Really? Y'all got robbed.
야, 근데 우리 그러면은 제이가 그 밥을 뭐 먹을지 약간 정해놓은 거. 아 맞아.
아 맞네 재이 형이 어차피 다 요리할 거니까.
근데 몇 끼 식사 정도 해야지 말씀을 미리 해주시면은 제가 뭐 만들고 뭐 할지 대충 생각 좀 해놔야 될 것 같은데.
Yes, sir.
오늘을 위해서.
장보공기 왜 이렇게 많아? 가가지고 커리가
Fascinating, because since you prepared these things, you don't have to take it from the budget.
내가 해주면 진짜 맛있어. 내가 우리 이거 일본 마켓 가서 사온 거야. 뭐야 이거?
Hey, is that soy sauce? What is that?
먹을 것 같아. 간장. No.
That's what I said.
카레 소스라고. 내가 덮밥
Oh,
소스. 내가 덮밥을.
okay.
그래서 덮밥 소스를 사왔습니다. 돼지고기.
Jay looks great in that shirt.
일단 카레 2끼 해 먹으려고 준비했었어.
에? 두 끼를 카레 먹는다고?
Eh?
너 3끼 준비했다며.
They love curry. I feel like I've seen them eat curry a lot or mention it. Oh, he's that kid who does that thing with the pencil.
밀키스도 있어요?
밀키트라고 간편하게 할 수 있는 거 있어.
카레 만들려면 필요한 게 뭐예요? 일단 오뚜기랑
카레가루. 아니 카레 그런 건 다 사왔어. 내가 일본 마켓 가가지고 사왔어.
아니 그러면은 뭐 장을 볼 게 없어?
You still have to get some things.
뭐 사야 돼요? 근데 일단
You just
시장
got the like things you can
좀
carry.
깎아주시오 아줌에.
아니야 우리면은 더 서비스로 줄 수도 있어. 너가 가서 애교 물어봐.
애교 부리면 될 수도 있고.
I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I feel uncomfortable. This isn't an Enhypen thing. This is anyone. I'm a little like uncomfortable when idols ask for discounts. Cause I know that's an unpopular opinion, but it just makes me feel like I, as a normal citizen in life, am unable to go up and just ask someone for a discount. They'll look at you like, what the fuck do you mean? What am I gonna do about it? I also work in a place where people will ask for discounts, and I, as the cashier, when I was a cashier, have no control over that, and people don't understand that. Obviously, they go to places where it's like markets and stuff, and I guess they're able to, I don't know, or maybe the grocery stores, maybe it's a family-owned one, like, and they're able to do those things, but that makes me feel even worse because they're family owned or like they're markets, and I just feel bad because that's how like they make their money. I saw Blackpink do this in Blackpink House, and I felt really bad because, like, I don't know, it feels useless, and then it feels a little like you can afford it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but let me know if you feel the same way. If it's like a big place, I wouldn't care that much, but if it was a big place, they wouldn't be able to give you a discount anyways. Also, it's just odd to me. The only reason they say yes is because of the camera, which makes it even worse. It's like rich people always get, they're not rich, but in general, like, rich people always get discounts, but rich people are the people who can afford to not have a discount. You know, it's very backwards, and I know they're not rich, but it just feels annoying to see it, and then it makes me a little uncomfortable because I know 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they don't want to give the people the discounts. They just feel obligated to because of the camera, which makes it even worse. I always like to hope that off screen the staff give them the money, but I really don't think they do. But does that make you guys uncomfortable, or do you think it's a stupid thing to be uncomfortable? It's not like uncomfortable, it's just a little cringe. I know they're doing it just because they've seen other people do it. That's the problem though. Like, they probably saw other idols do that and be like, oh, we gotta get the discount.
거기 지역 가는데 지역 별미 그런 거 먹어봐야 되지 않아요?
쏘가리.
You would think.
쏘가리 매운탕.
저 매운탕 좋은데.
Oh, they have the whole section
매운탕
off.
먹어요. 매운탕 괜찮은데?
나는 너희들의 의견에 따를게.
지금 배고픈 사람.
Sang-hoon would be the type.
저 배고파.
I'll just follow you
가는
guys.
길에 근데 장이 있대.
그러면은 그냥 장을 먼저 봅시다.
Yes.
야 여러분, 내가 스티커를 가져왔어.
베이비.
진짜?
야, 진짜?
Yes, he did.
우리 댄스잼 국룰 노래. 들을 수 있는 얼마 안 되는.
I know the song because of
풍문으로 들었어, 진짜.
한 놀아볼까?
Jay from Enhypen.
Let's go.
이게 너에게자 행배야. 여행도 가고 시장도 가고 요리도 해먹고 떡알도 먹고 마늘도 먹고 생선도 잡고 닭갈비도 먹고.
Oh my god, who spiked Jay's drink?
그리울 땐 우리 다시 만날 날을 손꼽으며 기다렸네.
풍문으로 들었어 그대에게 애인이 생겼다는
Oh, by the way, if you like Enhypen, I did react to the Hype game caterers, and on Patreon we have like Enhypen and High and stuff, but I did when those came out. Jay is beyond hyped. Sonu out here playing video games on his phone.
아 이거 명곡이다 명곡 이거 모나키야 리코더 아 잠깐만
He doesn't look so different here. I don't know why. He just looks very different. It's like, I don't know. Is it me? Like, I would not recognize him if I didn't, like, narrow down who was here. It could be the hair. Usually his forehead isn't covered.
누가 한 거야?
저요. 아니 이승영인 줄 알았어요.
뭔 소리야 이거? 너무 천재야, 너무 천재라 그래.
아니 서울대야 서울대. 서울대 음악.
시영님이랑 같은데.
Stupid, what is this?
지금 노래 시작한 지 1분 30초가 되는데 목소리가. 뭘 그렇게 하라고 그래. 이게 유일한 가사야.
진짜요? 있으면 되는데 자꾸만 뭘 그렇게 하라고 그래.
생각해보니까 그렇네. 아 진짜 이거 너무 쫑이다 쫑. 이거 불좀 꺼둬야 돼 이렇게 막 하는데.
Where have I heard this before? I think it's like a meme.
너무 죽어났다. 한타임 쉬어야 돼. 안돼 물 뿌리면 안돼.
I would love to travel with like a group of friends like this. I'd probably get exhausted easily though. There's a lot of people. Oh, come on with the ad-libs.
여러분 단양입니다.
탄양 도착했다. 와. 야, what's up 탄양?
어우 공기 좋아.
미쳤다.
공기부터 다르다.
와 진짜 좋은데? 자연.
세상 여유로워 지금.
아, 이거 완전 난양
어 저기 뭐야?
저거 설마 뭐야? 번지 점프야?
겁나 유리 계단인데
Oh my god, that looks kind of frightening.
자 택시 왔다 택시 왔다.
Taxi, 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 taxi.
안녕하세요.
Janu. Is that the other ship name? Janu? Sunjay. Sunjay's kind of cute. That's a cute ship. Jay.
예.
시장에서 봐요.
JJ. Jaja.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
택시를 타고 가고 있습니다. 시장 가고 진짜 오랜만이야.
나도 기억이 없네.
사진 찍을래?
나중에 올릴 수 있게.
나중에 올릴래.
이거 세면 탈 수 있나? 탈 수 있겠죠?
I love that they put like some of the tallest members in one place together.
Let's go.
To be fair, Enhypen are a pretty tall group. Cause who's the shortest? Probably Jungwon? I don't even think he's the shortest.
먹어봐야 될 것 같아.
Jungwon's probably like 5'8".
이런 데 먹으면
Why are they so tall?
낚시가 너무.
I would say Sunny, but I think Sunny is not short. He's just adorable.
아니 진짜 호주에서 이런 데 있잖아.
왔어요?
I think I remember Jake saying he likes fishing from the fishing episode.
자고 있을 것 같은데 택시에서.
That looks like a cute place. Yeah, yeah, it's a market.
내가 식대로 살게. 일단 가자.
오케이, let's go.
와, 야, 시장 진짜 오랜만이다. 와, 시장 처음인데?
처음이야?
내 살면서 처음인데.
야 생선 와 이런 것도 팔아?
You know what I do realize though? I know like marketplaces do heighten prices. So I know like that's where the bargaining comes in from.
나 닭강정 먹어.
And that's where, but so when I'm talking about with the discount thing, I'm not talking about like these markets where you're like bargaining. I'm talking more about like regular stores. I've seen idols like in regular stores. I wasn't sure if we were going to a grocery store or not, but like, and I don't think the place where I said market is a market. I'm thinking about like those shops that aren't in these places, but like those shops that's like they're standing outside and there's like fish and stuff, but it's clearly not like a market like this. It's like a store. I think there's a name for it, and there'll be like a little old lady running the shop, which I think that's where I get the family owned thing. I think they're like family owned places, That's what I'm talking about. Maybe they hike up prices too, but I don't know. But I've seen idols try to ask for discounts in like grocery stores and little shops that aren't in these places and things like that.
근데 이게 맛있대.
I know you're supposed to kind of bargain
더
here.
맛있을 것 같지 않아요?
먹어볼 수 있대요.
먹어봐 얘들아. 먹어볼까?
Or that's the assumption people
어때요?
get, like you're supposed to bargain. Especially, I think they try to scam foreigners mainly.
이거는요?
And they always say like, to not let them scam you.
뭐가 맛있어요?
둘 다 맛있어.
그러니까 뭐가 맛있냐고요?
둘 다 맛있어.
아 뭐, 아니 그
야 너가 먹어봐.
I wouldn't want to get samples from places like these though, because they're just sitting out and I don't know, you never really touch them.
이게 더 맛있는 거 같아요.
저희 그럼 이거는 설마 네. 네. 너무.
저희 지금 저기 앞에서만 몇 번째 있는 거야?
I like Jay's glasses.
계속 먹어.
They're very
거기
cute.
뭔데? 부각? 와 맛있겠다.
아 네.
You in the back.
오, 와.
진짜 맛있다. 미쳤다. 완전 맛있어.
맛있네.
아. 야 이것도 술안주 딱이다.
Okay, sir. He's a yeah. He's a
다시마랑 명분 반반.
sample type of guy. He likes to hype up his product. Like this is good for your skin.
고구마도 조금만 넣어요.
아니 뭐다 넣어 그냥 다 넣어. 네. 맛있다.
부각이 맛있네. 이 냄새는 뭘까?
한약 냄새.
와, 근데 이런 게 너무 신기해 지금. 너무 오랜만에 와서 그런가.
와, 쑥카스테라도 있어요. 여기 빵이 유명하다네.
아 진짜? 귀걸이 하나 사갈래요?
이거 잘 어울리는데?
누구랑? 너랑. 형 근데 지금 필요한 게 뭐죠?
지금 일단
채소 가게 들려야 되는데. 아 생선은 사지 마라. 어차피 잡을 거니까.
That's fair.
쟤는
I mean, can you
정점을
guarantee you'll catch fish? Jake probably could, but
저 고기
butcher shop. Okay.
저희 7명이긴 한데 다 남자여가지고.
But we are men, as he says.
네.
I don't understand. I don't understand how he was moving it this way, but they came out long ways.
너무 퍽퍽하지 않은 부위로 부탁드릴게요. 이거 하나만 주세요. 단무지 있나요? 양파 6개랑
Jay is such a chef. Like, Jay is gonna be like a chef. He's gonna quit K-pop and be a chef
감사합니다.
when he's older.
여기 있다. 감자. 감자 4개만 주세요.
Yes, you can, cutie pie. That's what I would say. You say 애기요. I love this pairing. Yeah, Sunwoo's tall. See,
네.
is Sunwoo taller than Jay? No.
하나만 더.
하나만 더.
He might be. Guys, what the? It's
감사합니다.
if Sunwoo's not taller than Jay, he's going to be. Look at that, because Sunwoo used to be tiny. Not really tiny, but he used to be smaller. Now he's Sunwoo's gonna be tall.
1,000원이요? 여기요.
Because he's 19, 18? And he's still growing.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Does anyone have an update on all their heights?
정신이 놓아질 것 같아.
Sunwoo's also just like, yeah, he's tall. He's also just like lankier. Like Jay's more stocky, so he's always gonna kind of look shorter than what he probably is. He's good proportioned. It's just like Sunwoo's just very long, like his arms and legs. Let him know. Jay got shy. Jay got shy. He's so cute.
그러게 우리 어떠해야 되는 거 아니야? 우리 뭐 먹을 거야?
I like seeing Jay caught off guard with a compliment. That's what he deserves.
진짜 이거
근데 제가 봤을 때 이거 말이 안 돼요.
마트는 어디 있는데?
I love it. It doesn't make sense to me though.
마트가 식재료가 좋아.
농협 진짜 없는 데 없어요. 단가가 좋나?
와 여기는 안 살 게 없겠다. 근데 와보니까 안 살 게 없겠다.
저희가 뭘
You
만들 거예요?
look so to the floor. That's not my.
볶음밥? 근데
오케이.
무슨 볶음밥?
I like the mint
깍두기 어때?
type of hoodie
그러면
or
깍두기를 먼저
cardigan.
야 저거
Nikki
그거
has.
사면 안 돼? 저거 햄 같은 거 넣어가지고 넣으면 되지 않나? 야 다진 마늘도 사.
Always need the garlic, yes.
비빔면은 무조건 먹어야 돼. 무조건.
Garlic is so amazing.
양갱? 전 양갱 안 좋아하는데.
이건 뭐 참지.
아니 형한 개씩 들어있는 거 있잖아요.
이건 뭐 참지.
이게 다 먹을 거야. 다 먹을 거야.
왜 괜찮아? 나 혼자 다 먹을 거야. 와 잠깐.
I swear, Nikki's outfit's giving me more Sunfun vibes. I like seeing their styles overlap. Like you see people kind of when they adapt to each other's styles. Like that's definitely more of a Heesung or like a. I mean, I've seen Heesung wear something like that, but like Sunghoon would wear what Nikki's wearing, which is so funny. Like Nikki, I feel like before would usually dress more street clothing. I feel like as he's gotten a little older in the past year, he's adapted more like of Sunghoon style and stuff. It's cute. Or even like Jungwon would wear like cute little cardigans. To be fair, Jungwon's a bit ambiguous, but like specifically Sunghoon would wear something like that. And also now, well, Sunghoon still kind of wears the same outfit. He's just wearing black, so it looks different.
아니야 그건 아니야.
카페 없잖아.
아니 이거.
여기도 있는데.
I think it's cute when friends kind of
No. 왔다.
adopt each other's clothing
불무시도 있어요.
아니 잡아 먹으면 돼.
and fashion senses. All the candy. Throw it all in
못
there.
참는데?
Yes. Get anything you want,
참아야 돼요.
Nikki.
진짜 옛날
다제 거를 다못 참고.
이 정도면 된 것 같은데?
I think I'm posting
너무
this
맛있었다.
after.
쓰쓰자
Or no, I'm posting this before. I did react to their Idol Human Theater. But I want to release this first because this is newer. Oh, look at Nikki's bag. Oh, he has two bags. My goodness. He's wearing like a black purse
3일 아니 근데 3일 쓸
bag.
거니까.
Sorry, don't want to harp on the manliness there.
남으면 이거 우리.
It's a purse. It's a purse. It's definitely a purse. Like the,
오케이.
it's like little bubbly.
감사합니다.
Like to me, these are bags. But I would say this is a purse. What do you classify as a purse?
오케이. Let's go.
Or a man purse? Was that what Zach and Cody called it?
야 우리끼리 먹으러 가자 그냥.
어디로 가야 돼? 잠깐만 저희 일단 어디예요? 식당을 왔다고요? 오케이 저희 가고 있어요. 와 너무 배고파. 소금. 야 근데 이런 데 좀 어디 가도 더 맛있을 것 같아.
This place looks so cute. Okay. I think this came out Thursday. I'm recording this Friday. Okay, I'll be able to watch it next week. I leave Saturday next week for my concert, so I can probably squeeze this in. If I don't have time, just you'll have to wait till like Tuesday or something. But yeah, that is it. I like this. I don't know why I spent 40 minutes on it, but I think it's just because a lot of things happened. But it shouldn't take like 80 years to watch it after. But yeah, that is it for this video. I'm excited because I like Enhypen have such chill personalities. Yes, they can be chaotic, but I genuinely think they're a very chill fourth gen group. I think everyone has like very mellow personalities. I think the main time they're chaotic is like when they're doing a very intense game. But for the most part, I actually think, I think it's because most of them seem to be very introverted. I also think Enhypen have a very complex relationship with each other, and they're a lot more individual. And that's not a bad thing. I feel like a lot of people like to kind of harp on Enhypen's chemistry, but I think it makes sense. They have the reason they all ended up in the final seven is because of their own individual drives. They were very individually driven, and that's not to say they didn't have good teamwork. I mean, that's also why they were picked, but they all have this main character complex if you really think about it, unlike maybe TXT, which I'm not saying Enhypen are better or TXT are better. I'm saying TXT, I'd say besides Yeonjun, TXT have like a group team complex, and I feel like Enhypen have more individual. Like I would say like I haven't seen Avengers, but I know of the story and everything, and I'm pretty sure like the idea is all the different heroes come together to save the day in the end game. I'm probably very wrong. That's what I think happened, and I think that's what Enhypen feels like. They feel like individual superheroes from their own movies coming together and each have their own thing to bring to the table. You know what I mean? Like they can all carry their own. They can all be their own hero in their own movie. They can all be a center in any group, but they come together and they can make it work as a group too. And I feel like TXT, once again, this is not a good or a bad thing. Like neither are good or bad. Like they all have their pros and cons, as with any group. But I feel like TXT, it feels more like Teen Titans, where they work best as a team and work so well. And yes, they're all very different, but they all, like any other person in the world, but they are definitely clearly had a built chemistry already. Because, you know, they trained together as a team. While, like, you know, of course, in Enhypen, we all know, like, they kind of were in different teams and then they kind of ended up together. And they did, of course, build some chemistry. I really wish, personally, that they got to have more than, like, 3 weeks together. It made for great content and it made for great story, you know, for the outside, but I do think it kind of did do a bit of, not damage because it worked out, but like I always wish like they had at least like, that's what Treasure did well, and I think it helped them a lot, is one, Junghan and Jungwoo and Haruto were all like around Nikki's age, but because of what happened with YG, they had like a year break, and it allowed them to mature a bit more. And then it allowed Treasure to form a great bond, like forcibly, because, you know, they couldn't debut. And I think that helped so much. It did harp more on their variety skills, but then they quickly got over that. I feel like Enhypen would have benefited so much from that, but you know what? As I'm saying, like, I still think they are doing great now, and it didn't change too much. I just really wish for them that I feel like they were very forced to become friends quickly. Of course, you're always forced to be friends in K-pop, but like it was very quickly they had to force chemistry, which it ended up working out, like I said. But I don't know, I just really think they should have let them have a bit more time, at least a few more months. They should have debuted in like, because like, we won't get into that stuff, but it would have, I would say March would have been a good, like, I know for ratings and to harp on like that hype train for them, it made sense for the company, but for the boys, I really wish they had more time. Also, it would have allowed them to have more time with their families and everything, and it would have benefited Nikki's mental health, because I always will say it looked like Nikki was like very much going through some homesickness in the first few months, and I do not blame him, because he went from basically being like attacked while on island because of evil editing, to then being so young, to then living with guys, and that like he doesn't know that much because he was the one member who came from Japan, and then he didn't know the language fully, and you know, I'm glad the guys were there, but I don't know, I just would have, for all the guys, benefited more if they had more time to like bond properly. But whatever, anyways, rant over. Just wanted to talk about that briefly. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
3 4 5 2 2 3 4 5 3 2 3 4 5 Baby, I'm ready for you.